Okay, we're going to be looking at the prototype 2, Coulombs law, physics 252. And what I show here is plus Q, minus Q, and a capital Q. And our axes are oriented where the y-axis is in this direction, the x-axis in this direction. And we see that positive small q is distance a from the origin. We'll mark the origin here. C is along the x-axis to the right of the origin, and capital plus Q is B units in the positive y direction. Now the question is, what is the force on Q due to plus small q? Pause the video and write your answer down. Well, F, I show here the unit vector in green, and F can be written as KE small q capital Q over quantity a squared plus b squared r hat. And if you remember what r hat is from the previous prototype, we can write the force in terms of the components KEQ over a squared plus b squared quantity to 3/2 quantity a I hat plus b j hat. You should be able to note and draw on the diagram what a hat, a I hat, and b j hat are. What is the force on Q due to minus Q? Pause the video and work your answer out. Well, this is given by KEQ quantity minus Q over C squared plus B squared R hat. And once again, I can write it in the same form as I wrote the answer to question 1, where KE capital Q times quantity minus Q over quantity C squared plus B squared to 3/2 times the vector going from minus Q to plus Q, and that's minus C I hat plus B j hat. What is the vector sum of the forces on Q? And once again, you need to pause the video and write your answer down. Of course, it's green F plus blue F. And we can write that as KEQ capital Q over the distance to 3/2, or distance squared to 3/2, times the vector from plus Q to plus capital Q, plus the magnitude of the blue force times the vector from minus C, or from minus Q to plus Q. Now we can group this according to the unit vectors, according to the components of the particular unit vectors. Go ahead and do that and write it down. Pause the video and let's compare. And we see the result. We have the green magnitude plus the blue magnitude times I hat, and the green magnitude plus the blue magnitude j hat. So each of these form the component of I hat. Okay, so this quantity here, if I look at it, would be F total X. This quantity here would be F total Y. End of problem.